Liz Peace, you're the Chief Executive of the British Property Federation. What exactly does that do?
Well, we're the representative body for all commercial real estate in the United Kingdom, and what we do is promote and protect the interests of the real estate industry, and that's primarily about talking to government about why it's important, what sort of things government might be able to do to help the industry so that the industry can help government and actually promote government policies. And we also, because of that, spend a bit of time with our members looking at how they can change, how they can improve their practices in areas like leasing, sustainability, because it's very difficult to go to government and say you want something if you're not actually also showing that you're prepared to move and modernise.
Sure. So what brings you then to a big real estate conference like Cityscape in Dubai?
Well, actually huge curiosity to see Dubai, because in the UK, you know, Dubai is legendary. I mean, it has reached almost sort of mythical proportions. I think there's also probably quite a large amount of rubbish talked about what's happening in Dubai. So I was primarily really keen to see it for myself, and the Cityscape organisers said they wanted to do something about on UK property, and also I'm participating in the Green Day, because I think sustainability in this area is so massively important. So it all coalesced rather nicely. So I've achieved my aim of actually seeing Dubai.
And now you'll have to come back every year.
Absolutely.
How do you see the interest from others from other parts of the world, including here, in British property?
Well, the session I did this morning was relatively lightly attended, but those that were there were very attentive and asked some very good questions. I think the UK has, you know, has reputationally sort of probably suffered quite a lot over the last 12 months, 18 months. I think we've been regarded, because of the banking crisis, as something of a basket case. The massive falls in capital values seemed horrendous. But of course, the fact that they have now fallen and we're probably at the bottom actually means the UK is a pretty good investment opportunity, and we are actually starting to see an awful lot of people circling, you know, from all around the world, circling and looking at UK property. And that's what I was actually talking about in my conference session this morning.
Outstanding. So you think that there will be significant investment sales to people from outside of the UK?
The UK has, for as long as I've been involved with the industry, and probably a bit longer, we've tended to have these sort of waves of overseas investors. It's a bit like our old sort of 5 invaders back in the sort of Middle Ages, you know. But you know, we have had the Irish. Irish have sort of rather dropped off the radar now.
For the moment, yeah.
for the moment. We've had the East Europeans, we've had the Russians, we've had the Middle and the Far East. We are now seeing sort of a lot of sovereign wealth funds, not just from the Far East, but actually things like the Norwegian sovereign wealth funds, you know, actually looking. So I think we're going to see an awful lot of property in the UK, real estate in the UK, owned by a much more sort of diverse international ownership in the future.